Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
Hey everybody, it's Liam and Big Al, and this is The Badcast.
Well, it's fantastic to be here, Mr. Liam, in your beautiful office.
We are here at Auscast Network Studios in the heart of Adelaide on Perry Street. Now, we had a few little problems getting together today, Biggie.
I know.
What happened? I thought you were going to be here. I was waiting out the front to let you in.
Yeah.
And you just weren't there. What happened?
Well, I've got this car park just off Flinders,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
I've come down the lifts. And then I couldn't open the door.
Right.
Like, I'm just logged in.
In the lifts.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, so someone's locked the door. And I went, shit, like, am I supposed to be in this car park? Like, is it one of those that, closes off at a certain time? Was I maybe only just got in there because the roller door had come up for someone else? And so I'm like, fuck. And then the lift just wouldn't, open up. So then the lift came. And then it just didn't come all the way down, and I had a massive step up, and I was just going, oh, I'm not fucking getting in that.
Really? Jesus, so you took the stairs.
No, fuck no. What, another 5 minutes for the other fucker?
That's funny you say that, because just this week I was I went to the men's room, and sometimes the doors in the men's rooms are pretty, they have a big gap at the bottom and a gap at the top, and they're just kind of
what's the deal with that?
Well, not all of them are like that. Some of them have got real solid, nice doors that cover the whole thing, right?
Yeah, they do.
And I was trying to leave one during the week actually, and the fucking thing wouldn't open. And the door was solid. It was a fucking solid door, right? And I'm like, geez, I had to pick the one that would really be hard to break down.
Oh, no.
I had some keys and I finally got out, but I was pretty close to having to bash that fucking thing down. Or just call for help. Like, help! Someone rolls a dunny thing under the thing, but that's about all they can do for you.
Is that because you've shut it and then just there's no door handle to or it just got jarred?
I think the lock had kind of seized up somehow. It is.
I think that's the worst case scenario is when you need a shit at a pub because you just go, these are never hygienic. Someone's
That's
pissed
right.
always
There's
on the
piss
seat.
all over the seat, and
and I don't have strong quads to squat.
Yeah.
So
so you don't hover.
No,
You make contact with the piss seat.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I just piss on it, and then I go, well, I know where that's come from.
That's right. If you're mixing it with your own piss, then it's
that's right. And you've warmed the seat up as well in the winter.
There you go. It's just science, everybody.
And that's what I don't understand. Like you said, there are some in the men. I don't know if that happens for females or not, but everyone will see you with your jocks around your fucking ankles.
Yeah. Especially if you're looking under the doors like a fucking weirdo. Well, while I was waiting for you though, Biggie.
Yeah.
I met an interesting character on the. We get all kinds out this part of the city.
Mate, it's amazing.
This fucking guy. Oh, what was happening is I was sitting here waiting for you, and I just heard all this shouting, right? Like fucking rah rah rah. I'm like,
Big Al's here.
Well, I was like, who's he pissed off this time? No, and I'm looking. I'm looking out the window, and I came out the building, and I'm looking around. I couldn't see it, and then I came out the front, and then this dude is out there, probably pissed out of his brain kind of guy, but he's chasing the pigeons and getting really angry at him, like he's fucking pigeons.
They've got my bread.
Yeah, he was fucking genuinely angry at these pigeons, right? and he's just like, there's not really anyone else in the street, and he just kind of screamed at one of them, right? And then I'm just kind of looking at him, going, righto, well, he's got to walk past me now, and I'm like, oh great, this will be fun. And he obviously has enough kind of decorum to realise, I made a bit of a cunt of myself screaming at that fucking pigeon a second ago. So I might just try and smooth it over this dude being me as I walk past. So he's just kind of going, oh yeah, fucking hate pigeons. And I'm like, oh, do you, mate? All right. And he's like, yeah, fucking these things. I've grown up with them. And I'm like, you've grown up with pigeons, have you, mate? All right. And what
was your mum's name?
And then he's telling me, I want to get a net. I want to get a big net and get them all. And I'm like, oh, do you, mate? That sounds, well, that their natural predators are the hawks. Because at this stage I was like, well, this is kind of fun now. I'm going to start revving him up. He goes, maybe you could get a bunch of hawks in here, mate. And he's like, I've already asked about that, actually. And I'm like, oh, have you? Oh, okay. And I go, well, maybe you should just write a letter to a hawk sanctuary and see what they can do. He goes, I'll do you one better. I'll send it via Gmail. And then he walked off. And that was my entertainment while you were getting here being locked in a fucking car park.
So all he's actually is sent a email to Hawthorn Football Club.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird. Just go, hey, I know you guys like pigeons.
Yeah, walking around, chasing pigeons. Nobody knows who he is outside of Australia. But anyway.
But what a weird man. What a
strange guy. He smelled like a fucking brewery, and I didn't get that close to him. I was probably 2 or 3 meters away, and I could smell it from there. So
yeah,
it was either him or me.
See you later, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Hey, I wanted to let you know that I did a gig in a place called Millicent, which is
nice town.
It is pretty
near
cool.
Mount Gambier, I believe.
It is near Mount Gambier. We stayed in South Australia's apparently second most haunted hotel.
Second most haunted.
Yeah. So there's apparently another one that's more haunted.
How do you measure these things?
I'm not quite sure. Just a. But, it's one of those things where you just go, So at first, a lot of the guys in the pub, old fellas going, oh, you're not staying here, mate. It's bloody haunted upstairs.
Right.
And you just go, oh, yeah, they're just taking the piss, the bar flies. And
yeah.
And then another one goes, oh, you're not staying here, mate, are you? I said, yeah. It's fucking haunted, mate. It's fucking haunted.
So you didn't know it was haunted previously.
I had
you
no
just
idea.
roll in there blind.
So did this gig, right? Footy club, Tantanoola Footy Club.
Yes.
And
big shouts out to you guys.
massive shout. It was a great gig. It was for the footy and netball clubs. Get there, and then a whole bunch of people just going, "Oh fuck, dude, you're not staying there, are you? It's fucking haunted."
What happened there?
It's like Jesus Christ. And then it kind of got me thinking. It's like when I was actually looking at our accommodation, the pub does not actually rent these rooms out.
Jesus.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. And it's like, those old-fashioned pubs where the rooms are upstairs.
Yeah.
So we get there, right? And he goes, oh, that's your room. And lo and behold, right, I fucking get in there after being told it's fucking haunted. And there's fucking women's clothing on the other bed. I'm just going, someone's already staying in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my mum, but she's not here at the moment.
Oh, fucking, what do you mean by that, mate? Oh, dude.
I'm like, oh, fucking hell. So, and it was freezing. There was no heaters. So I stole a blanket and I thought, if that bitch comes back, she's fucking freezing her tits off, right?
From the dead?
From the dead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, fucking hell. So it was apparently a woman and a child. And I thought, fucking hell, if that kid wakes me up, I'm going to put him in a quiet room, right? And then I'm going to snuggle up to his mum.
Oh, my God. There you go, everybody.
But it did scare the fuck out of you, and I think I drank enough just to pass out.
Yep.
You just go, look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I may have been sodomised by a ghost. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I mean,
That's my story. I'm going to keep it.
It could have been. Could have been a ghost for sure.
But Mac, I've still got your footy boots.
Oh, my God.
Hey, why don't you grab yourself a beer and a shoe, and I'm going to let you know how my first ever shoey went. Oh.
Elemental is coming to the Elephant.
Hello. People sing around.
With bass, drums, keys, dance and R&B, Elemental is not what you'd expect.
I feel just like a rock star.
Support live music in the East End and tell your friends. Getting jiggy with it. Beat the crowd and get to the Elephant British Pub, One Cinema Place, Adelaide. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bring it. Always good times at the Ellie.
Now back to the boys.
Now, look, we have to be... we're going to go into this shoey story.
Yes.
But I think we need to be transparent.
I feel
a ghost joke, everybody.
I feel I've told this before.
We recorded a bad cast, everybody. It was supposed to come out last week. And it was a great show, actually. Really great content.
Fantastic. We had so many good guests.
And we fucked it. It doesn't exist. What happened, Biggie?
Well, it started... Okay, it just sounded like it was peaking. Like it was like kind of... Like
just
kind of all crackly and... but it also only recorded on like the left side. So
in mono.
yeah, so part of me was thinking we should keep it, but then like just make commentary on the right hand side.
Yeah. Liam is being a dickhead at this part, everybody.
Yeah. Because I love messing around with the left and the right. And it should be like, we should come along and just go, you should say something now, and only the left-hand side will
All
speak.
right, let's try it right now.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm on the left-hand side.
And it's Big Al here on the right.
Yeah.
Let us know how that goes.
Great stuff.
Because then that way you'll just go, oh, yeah, the left side doesn't fucking work. Right?
Yeah. All right, so you did a shoey.
I did a shoey.
Can you explain to the good people listening all around the world what the fuck is a shoey?
So a shoey is where you take your shoe off and you pour your beer in and then you drink it out of your shoe.
So it's not a nice freshly bought shoe.
No, it's
not. It's a worn shoe.
Yeah, well, it's whatever you're wearing, to be honest.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just I think it's normally like Formula One drivers and all that. You know, ones that normally get new shoes every fucking day.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of that they normally do shoeies.
Not as big a deal, really.
No, that's right. I just don't want the undie. Yeah. Don't want that to come to trend.
Well, they also don't hold much liquid either. I mean, not for long anyway.
But the shoeies, so you had to, and I had these good shoes that I'd bought. I don't have many good shoes, but I thought, I wear these good shoes.
Yeah.
And they're fucked now. They're fucked. I think one of my toes has got a yeast infection. It's
some gnarled up little pinky fucking.
It's flowering at the moment. My pinky's flowering.
So you did this shoey at the gig, did you?
Did the shoey at the gig, yes. And this dude had this manky. I got this other dude up, and he had the mankiest pair of shoes I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like it was
to do a shoey as well.
Yeah, it had scum marks. It was just disgusting.
And so you and him competed and raced, and who won?
I think I did.
Okay,
by a foot.
Oh Jesus!
I was a shoe-in.
Yeah.
I paid him out about his shoe, and then after the gig, he goes, "Oh, I didn't like you paying out my shoes." I was like, "Oh, sorry, mate." He goes, "I was going to say something, but it's a comedy night. I didn't want to bring the mood down." I said, "Oh, that's okay. They're my grandpa's shoes, and he died of leukemia." Oh, fucking hell.
Well, if you think that's bad, the face tinnier you're about to get is going to be even fucking worse.
I know. I'm just thinking, fucking hell. I only just drank out of my shoes. That guy's got fucking dead old man skin as a chaser. Fucking hell. Oh.
Jesus. All right. Speaking of chasers, let's have a drinks break.
Sounds good, mate.
We'll come back with some more Badcast, everybody.
Awesome.
This beer break was proudly brought to you by Scotty's Painting and Decorating. Check Scotty out on Facebook. Facebook/Scotty's Paint. Now back to the Badcast.
And we're back here with the Badcast, Liam and Big Al. As always,
Hey, I actually didn't mind this drink.
we're drinking
here.
a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. It's an American beer, mate. It's quite a tasty one. I like this one. It's not quite an IPA thing,
No,
but
which is good.
It's just on the edge, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. 1980, so very new into the pale ales, I guess. So, but 5.6%.
You little ripper. You little ripper.
I've been drinking heavily a lot of the Budweisers.
What's new?
And people just keep coming along and saying, why don't you drink an Aussie beer? Why don't you drink something that's good? But I just fucking crave it. I love it. But at the same time, it's getting to that point where I think I'm actually getting immune to it.
Right.
Like on a school night, I went through 12 and I was fine to get up and
feel
drive
a
the
thing.
next day.
Yeah. See, I probably drink, probably 2 beers maybe a night, maybe 2 or 3 Paleys.
Yeah, right. Well, they had a special, because we don't have the, and it's hard to believe if you're from the States, but in Adelaide, you can't get Budweiser cans. So if you know a place in Australia that I can get them, that'd be fantastic because they're 500 mils, right? And they've got a deal at the moment where you can get 8 for $30. All right.
Right. Okay.
So, but the thing is, I would just find that I'll get that on a Friday night and just annihilate all of them.
Right.
And then I'm just back there the next day.
So how much do you drink on a standard weekend?
Weekend would be around about count and a half.
Carton and a
So
half.
Friday's my weekend.
So, just so if anybody needs a translation on that one, a carton is the 24 pack. What they
Yeah.
call it, a case or a slab or whatever.
Yeah.
Carton of beer, 24 beers or 20 and a half. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah, by Saturday, I'll probably come along Sunday morning or even
36
Saturday
beers,
afternoon.
and
I'll
you've
just
got to,
go
you know,
get
so,
another one.
so it's most drinking is happening on a Friday night, though. Is that what you're saying? Or
Oh, a bit of both, really.
all the way through?
Yeah, if I've got a gig on a Saturday, that stops it.
Okay. Okay.
But then you're drinking at the gig, so
Yeah.
sometimes I'll still go through a carton, but have a big fucking Friday night.
Okay.
So you just go, okay, yeah. But I'm stacked them up again, like it's, you know. Yeah.
I'm actually on a third day of a 3-day bender myself. Actually,
Mate.
it's been happening. I mean, you've got the World Cup on at the moment.
Yep.
I've had a couple of parties to go to.
Yes.
But yeah, you know, World Cup's good fun. We've been both enjoying watching a few games.
I've enjoyed the Germany game. Like my wife is German,
Right.
and yeah, don't fuck with her, right? And the Aussies. So we're just having the change of the guard. So we'll put the Aussie flag up on the door, and then the German flag. And
Right.
yeah, I noticed no one knocked on our door, even though it's a Sunday.
Very good. Very good. But I don't mind a bit of the World Cup. I'm enjoying, you know, it's a good international competition. I really
It
like
is good,
that.
isn't it?
You know, a lot of the time here in Australia, we're stuck in our own little world. We have our own sports here in Australia that nobody else plays. We've got Australian football. And
Aussie rules.
That's right. And we obviously like a bit of cricket, and we like a bit of two different types of rugby. And actually, soccer's probably, the fourth most popular...
Yeah, I reckon so.
in Australia. So for us to be in the World Cup for a sport that's not really that popular, it's not bad.
Well, I think the State of Origin will actually probably get more viewers than the Socceroos.
Really? Will it? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So crazy, isn't it?
It's good times. Though. Four World Cups in a row Australia's been, isn't it? It mustn't be too bad.
I know, and I think, and that's where soccer become popular, and that's kind of where I first started watching the soccer, is when the Socceroos first got in.
Yeah.
Was it 06? So so then that's onwards.
Yeah, same here, totally.
Because they hadn't been in for how many years?
I think it was the 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been probably some kind of crazy fluke that they got through as well. I mean, you know, we had to change federations to be able to, you know, go into the Asian League, and then we kind of...
true.
Then we went in through that way, which I think they did so that we would have harder competition.
Yep.
Then we were doing Oceania, so we had like New Zealand and, you know, Timor and stuff, you know, and I'm sure those guys put in a good effort. But I think actually the record for, and I have to look this up, but the record for the biggest goal margin is actually by Australia.
Really?
Against, I think, American Samoa, and I think it was something stupid. I'm going to find out what the biggest goal difference was.
Everybody poops. Everybody poops.
Australia set the world record for the largest victory in an international football match, winning the game 31-0.
No way!
And then Archie Thompson scored 13 of those goals. So fucking hell.
So how long ago was that?
Oh, geez, you're testing me now.
Everybody poops. Everybody poops.
2001.
2001.
There you go.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that is a proper flogging.
That is a proper, like, just everyone in the team just got, like, what, 2 goals each?
Yeah,
3 goals
just having a bit of fun, passing it around. Wouldn't you, after the 30th goal, you'd start to feel a bit bad, wouldn't you? Be like, come on, guys, you know, just let him have one.
So it was nil, was it? Was it
Nil, yeah.
Oh, that is cruel, isn't it? You'd come along, at least give an own goal.
It's like kick.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
How shit was the goalie?
Oh, he must have been, imagine how him looking at himself in the mirror at the end of the day, looking at it after the game, just like, oh, fuck my life.
Mate,
Why am I even here?
I'm a big guy, so I reckon I'd be a good goalie. I'd cover half of it.
Yeah.
But
You'd be pretty good, I think, in like the goals in like an ice hockey thing. You'd be able to kind of just...
Yeah, just you know, thinking, I can't get him past his leg.
We could just lie on the ground sideways and just, you know...
Mate, I am taller lying down.
Hey, Biggie, have you got any fucking gigs coming up, mate?
Well, I've actually been doing a lot of hosting gigs, by the
yeah?
way. Yeah, so I'm actually just been emceeing stuff. So, if you've got a footy club or a netball club or anything like that you just, you've got an awards night. I know some of footy
or
clubs.
a wooden club.
Any one of those. I'm more than welcome to MC a night. And I've been just doing loads of those. So I've been booked in Christmas season to do
Chockers.
4 or 5 gigs.
And where can people book you if they're wanting to do something like that? If you're in and around Australia, or if you want to fly him international, I'm sure he'll take it.
Yep, that's right. It will cost you 2 seats on international flights. Or 1 business seat.
And a vegan meal.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to fucking pay for 3 on the way back.
That's right. That's right.
Or just Big Al Comedy, or even through the Badcast website, which is thebadcast.com.au. There we go.
Very good. Yeah, plenty of podcasts cruising around on the Auscast Network as well, auscastnetwork.com. We've set up this little studio here in the centre of Adelaide on Perry Street. We're making all kinds of podcasts here now, Biggie.
It's fantastic. And if you want to advertise, just like these guys here,
Captain Snag, the ultimate food van for your next event. Enjoy beef, lamb and pork gourmet sausages in a fluffy white bun with your choice of coleslaw, caramelised onion, shredded cheese and diced bacon, plus your favourite sauces or mustard. It doesn't get any better than that. If you want Captain Snag to come to your next event, get in contact at captainsnag.com. Now, back to the boys.
See, that was a good ad, wasn't it?
Great ad.
You could be on our Badcast, and look, we're not going to charge you anything for it. That's
Maybe a back rub.
Yeah. No, for us, not for you. It's
Right.
Can you imagine that? It's like, I want you to put my advert on, and you also have to give me a back rub. It's just like, oh, fucking hell.
Now, I just want to forward announce we've got some great content coming up for you, because Kiwi Paul and Queensland Dave are going on a man holiday to Thailand on Monday.
Oh, wow.
And of course, we know that Queensland Dave does have a great time when he does go to Southeast Asia.
Yep.
He told us last time about when he was in Cambodia and he got a back rub whilst pissing at the urinal, which was a shoulder rub, I should say. Not a full back rub, nothing weird. But,
Yeah, that is weird. Like, I still think about that, just going, like, if someone come up and did that to you, you'd be like, oh, fucking hell. Like, and the thing is that you can't stop midstream. You just go, this is weird, mate. This
apparently the guy had kind of been doing it and he kind of followed him in to piss. So, like, it just followed him around doing it. And Dave didn't stop him.
Yeah, right. And then he went and saw his missus just pop out a couple of fucking ping pong balls.
There you go. There you go. Well,
have you ever seen that before? Like, I've never been to Thailand.
A tiger show. I've never been to Thailand before, and we'll leave it there. This has been the Badcast, everybody. Thanks for listening. You can check out me and Biggie on the Breaker app. What's your handle on Breaker?
Big Al Comedy.
Big Al Comedy. Follow Big Al and see what he's been listening to. My handle is Podcast Fiend. That's Podcast Fiend. Podcast Fiend.
Good to think about that.
On the Breaker app. Check us out. We're all over the internet as well. Twitter, poorly managed Twitter. We're on Facebook. We share some videos. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Sounds good.
Help us buy more beers and sponsor us. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter or badcast.com.au. The Badcast is part of the Auscast Podcast Network.
Oh, shit. Delete that.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.